Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we're going to be getting the team ready for our next season in N-Power League 2. So right now we want to be looking at training and getting the players fit. If you look on FM Base, I think it's called, you can download some really good training schedules that will get your players ready for the season, but I kind of wanted to go through making your own. Obviously you want to have the best coaches for the best things. A lot of this is annoying, and conditioning I suppose is your sort of pre-season thing. I do want to make a new schedule though, a new full-time schedule, so let's call it pre-season and see. You can edit this one. Strength is fairly important if we're going to have a team in League 2. Oh, that's my alarm going off, sorry about that. I actually can't turn my alarm off. I've got this new Adidas watch that I haven't actually figured out the controls on it yet, and it goes off at 12:23 every day, and it's annoying, but it turns off eventually. So there we go, we forget about it. Obviously goal shot stopping, you don't really need to worry about that. Tactics, we're going to be doing a lot of that elsewhere, which I'll explain in a second, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Ball control, yeah, important. Minimal kind of elsewhere, and then if we just move that up a bit. I want it to be heavy. Obviously that can kind of induce a couple of niggles in the team in terms of issues with fitness. They can get injured, but generally you want to work your players hard in the pre-season, as most teams do in real life. I bet that obviously I can rotate the team as well, so it doesn't matter too much. If we look at our fixtures, we want to get a couple of pre-season games in, and as you can see we've got games with local teams, Poole Town for the Charlie Austin thing, Hungerford, Chippenham, Cirencester and Supermarine we have every year anyway. First game of the season, Bristol Rovers and away. That does not sound good. But as you can see there, it's our first friendly is on the 16th, and we are many days away from that. So what we want to do is we want to arrange a friendly for the 9th. As the games in pre-season are generally quite easy, you want to have one, impossible one against like Liverpool or whatever, to bring in some cash. Whatever extra money you can squeeze out of it. I'm not too particularly brilliant at arranging games, but if we look at how to do that, you need to go into your club name, team policy, and there you go. So this is this kind of what your assistant manager does and doesn't do. Youth intake selections I don't really pay much attention to, so I suppose you could do that. Arrange friendly matches, as they're all arranged right now. He's not going to do anything else on that. Match preparation training I like to do myself. Don't let them attend any press conferences, because they all say something stupid, or they get you in like a flame war or something ridiculous with another manager that you thought you could do some transfer business with. First team, okay, no, he's not taking control of the team talks. Never let them do that. And no, I generally don't go with opposition instructions, because I find that if you focus too much on one player, then other players get through. It's kind of like the England game versus Italy, where I think they were playing up how much Pirlo gets involved, but I did want to see Rooney a little bit tighter on him in the second half, which is what he didn't do. Luckily he didn't make too much of it, but there's always that risk there. Anyway, contract renewal you kind of want to do yourself, because obviously if you have any kind of negotiating skills, then it's going to be better than your assistant manager. Reserves, under 18s, not too important. Transfers, generally leave it at that, and that will be that. So I think, yeah, there's the friendly matches. Now this is kind of new to me actually. I haven't really arranged too many friendlies before in the past. 443. Where do we go? So if we just go into fixtures and we press arrange friendly, we go for Saturday the 9th. Friendly match, opposition. So supposedly we have to pay Man United 120k if we want to play them, which I think is completely ridiculous. If we want to play very small reputation teams, then it's not too much. If we want to play these kind of teams, Bath, local team, decent competition, but I want to spend as little money as possible and sort of just get the players fit. Really, it's not about technical attributes just yet. So I'll play Corsham, I think. The board estimate they'll receive around 18k in revenue for this friendly. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so if I do that, so we would receive 170k in revenue for playing Man United, and we'd pay 120k to play them. So yeah, actually, generally you'll be making a profit. So I could do that, but as I said, I kind of just want to get them fit. And sometimes you'll be rejected as well, which is a horrible feeling. You got rejected by Man United, 90 minutes only. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get ridiculous. So we will do that. Normally, a team like that will confirm, because that's that's like Liverpool offering me a friendly. So that's all good. Normally at this point, if we press continue, which is the first time I've ever done that, we're like 4 episodes in. As you can see, they've accepted the friendly proposal. Yeah, so generally you'll be given a proposal to play your reserves team, which can be quite embarrassing when you have a new tactic and you lose 5-0 to your reserves team. And that's actually another point as well. If we do look in our reserves team, in terms of bringing in another kind of striker, we've already got Mehdi Karouche right here, who's right off the bat is a decent player. Who went to Oxford on loan. If you look at his position, you've got striker, poacher, attack, so he can fill in if necessary for Paul Benson. Abdul Sayed on loan, not brilliant. Physical stats are great, obviously. Chris Smith, nothing special. Mark Scott, our kind of loaney goalkeeper that we just send out to any other team, did a really good job at Supermarine when he was there, so I might actually send him out again. I'll offer him to clubs on loan, but I doubt anyone will, even with 0% of the wages having to be paid by them. Generally nobody, it's really weird on this game when you try and sell players when you've just joined a team or loan them out. Nobody's interested in anybody, and it's really frustrating. So if we go into this, the training, the one we've already made, don't need to go into that, we need to go into that type of training. Okay, custom. Okay, so I'm going to assign all my pre-season training, and then I'm just going to go through the players. General info, no wait, what have I done? I've lost all my players. That is really not good. Pre-season, so I've only got 10 on that actually, that's weird. I seem to have lost all my players. Oh, that's good. Oh, now they're all back. Position, okay. These are all defensive midfielders. Right. Okay. Right, okay, so if we... Right. No. Training. No. Oh crap. Okay, we've assigned. Right. We'll go through it. We'll leave the goalkeepers. We will assign all of these guys pre-season. So you just want to go through the midfielders, the forwards and defenders. Just assign them all that. Generally, you don't want to spend too long doing the pre-season things. You do want to get the fitness up really quickly. Friendlies are a really good way of doing that. And getting morale up also is quite important before a season, especially if you're going for promotion, not sitting around in the middle of the table. You do want to have a happiness around the camp. We've got 2 empty spots there. So Lucas Maguire isn't here. We've got the 2 signings coming in, or 3 hopefully. But yeah, I think that's all we really need to do for now. So here we go. We're heading towards our first embarrassing defeat to Corsham. But no, it could be interesting. I'm actually going to play this game for once. I normally let my assistant see. No offers for Scott. Greenwich Young, not interested. Leave me alone. Oh, the big media thing. So, yeah, the thing with Paolo Di Canio didn't work out. He was unfortunately unable to bring success to the county ground. Yeah, I really hope so. This club doesn't. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go through these. Generally, you just want to do the second one down. Make sure you read them first, but they're normally the kind of positive ones that makes fans happy. When you get a chance to say who you prefer, which side of your team is the strongest, I normally just say I'm not prepared to talk about transfer policy. But then, I also said I'm happy with my squad, which I'm not really entirely. So I'm just going to say goalkeeper because of Fodringham. I'm a big fan of the club, so I cannot stop smiling. This is a wonderful feeling. It certainly is. We're at 11 minutes 19 and we are heading towards a Corsham defeat. A very interesting game. As you can see there, reject that. Not interested in losing to my reserves. We did get him. Okay. Michael Liddell, can't even read. Okay, I think what I'm going to do next episode is I'm going to look through these potential loan signings, and I'm going to pick the best one and I'm going to sign them. So thank you for watching. If you could leave me a like, comment, subscribe, any of that kind of stuff, really appreciated. So yeah, thanks for watching. I've been Aoki, and thanks for watching.